What is kind of like the current climate in LA, or maybe like in your world, in terms of like what you're seeing in terms of that in between, or busy versus not?
I mean, I think in a lot of the circles I sit in, there's a lot of jobs that have been lost. We can see that from the market contractions and all of these acquisitions and mergers that have happened over these last few years that have really derailed a lot of traditional pathways for folks. And so I feel very sympathetic to people that maybe started at an entry level job at a studio and worked their way up, or at a mini major, or at a production company, and all of those companies may have shuttered, and now there's like fewer mid to upper level jobs available, and you have brilliant, incredible people that have spent 15 years climbing that ladder in the more traditional sense, who now are like, where do I go? What do I do? These jobs aren't coming back, and the people that are maybe getting those jobs aren't the most qualified people because of where those orders are coming from the top down. So there is this sort of palpable fear and anxiety, but I also think it's the grief. A lot of the conversations I have are around this grief of like, so you're telling me I invested like over a decade of my prime career building years and money making years only to get to the other side, where now I'm supposed to catapult and supposed to be able to reach another higher tier of what I'm doing, and that doesn't exist anymore. It's just is not something you can even grab to climb. It's a completely different jungle gym you have to find. And so the grief around that I'm seeing, and certainly again with circles that I'm in with a lot of women predominantly, is really rough. It's really rough to see. So I think that there will always be the 1 to 5% of people that are doing fine and doing great and can weather all of this stuff like any industry. But the majority of folks, like, it's been rough. Frankly, it's been a rough 5 years. And I think the fires in Los Angeles, particularly in Altadena, and how they impacted so many wonderful people that have to start from zero potentially, and don't really, maybe can't even afford to start that in LA. It's just wild, to me, and heartbreaking even.